Hello everyone, I'm Sharpio43 once again bringing you all week 7 of the CBDL. Today we're going to be playing Schneedo, I think this is how you say it, I don't know. Schneedo in the Orlando Onyx. Never played this person before, although I think I have seen him in other leagues, but I could be wrong, maybe I'm remembering poorly, but yeah. So his draft, let me see if I can actually pull it out real quick before we start the match. But yeah, so the Schneedo guy here has, I think, a very scary team too, because kind of like with week 6 with Aaron 12, we have to deal with Sun, but in this case we're actually dealing with Rain on Orlando Onyx guy here, because he has a Pelipper, he has the Kabutops, which is dangerous in itself. He has a little bit Marowak, which I'll be honest with you, actually is a huge threat too, and it wouldn't surprise me if he brings that. I have to be really careful when playing around that. But he also has that powerhouse that is Mega Manectric and Zygarde and Scizor, which, yeah, all of that is scary in itself. But then there's also Comfey and Uxie, which can be just annoying. There's also Virizion, which can resist a few key walls that I have and then set up on me. His team is, yeah, definitely scary. Not sure if it was as scary as Aaron's, but it's definitely scary, to say the least. And my team, like I've said before numerous times now, my draft isn't really that, like, good, I feel. There's a lot of glaring weaknesses, I feel, and I think a lot of them have to do with the Ghost and Dark typings, which means I have to drop some mons that actually are weak to so-and-so, and trade it with something that resists or something, because otherwise I'm just going to be having trouble when preparing every week. I haven't done so badly so far though, so who knows, maybe it's not necessary, I could be wrong though. But anyways, this is the team that I'm going to use. Consists of all these 6 mons, and I'm hoping that I can actually do well with it, but again, there's a lot that he has on his team. He could bring literally anything, just really depends on the approach he wants to go for. But yeah, so anyway, with all that said, oh yeah, hold on. Okay, now before anything, let me just pick the team, because music is everything, you know what I say. At least to me it is. We'll go with this one. Hopefully it's the right one. But yeah. So let's see what he brings. Let's see what he brings. He is gonna bring Zygarde. He's gonna bring the Raincore. He's gonna bring the Virizion. He also brought Reggie, so yeah, he really wants to go somewhere with my Skarmory and Amoonguss for sure. Because Reggie can get Thunderbolt for Skarmory, and he can also get Ice Beam, which is obvious because it's Reggie. He can do damage to my Garchomp and my Amoonguss, which is scary. But let's see. Okay, so let me put Regis, because I don't want to forget that he even has Regis. Regis is looking like a threat too, honestly. Okay, so no Scizor and no Alola Marowak, so that's good. But the Regis is still scary, and so is Uxie, because Uxie can most likely be setting up hazards. And let me be honest with you, I don't think I have much for Uxie either, honestly. Just in case he leads with the Uxie though, I'm gonna actually lead with Lantern and try to get a Toxic off. Here we go. He's ready already like crazy, man. That's because everybody here is kind of scary so far. Alright. Let's do this. Also, I forgot that the volume was really high on this shit, so that's a rip me. Yeah, I completely forgot that the music was so high. Jesus. Hopefully you guys heard what I said though, because if not, then that's a rip me, honestly. I'm not gonna waste my time talking about it. Hopefully you just looking at the screenshots of my draft and my opponents is enough to kind of give you an idea of what I'm trying to go up against anyway. But yeah. Okay. So anyways. Okay, he led with Zygarde, which is scary. I do have the Shuca Berry on this, so what I'm gonna do is just go for the Ice Beam in case he tries to set up anything. He's just gonna go for the 1,000 arrows. Now my question is this thing banded? I don't think so. It would have done a lot more if it was banded. But he does have this, and that in itself is scary. Okay, so he had a Yachi Berry, which is good to know. I'm gonna go into Mantine because Mantine doesn't really care too much about the 1,000 arrows, honestly. Yeah, I kind of had a feeling he would have 1,000 arrows, but let's see. This one does a little more. This is why I'm glad I brought everything defensive, because this thing was going to be a problem for sure. Okay, but also what did he not bring? He didn't bring Mega Manectric either, so that's actually really good. Makes me glad I brought both of my Watermons here. This Zygarde is going to be the key threat here. Possibly even the Virizion, because Virizion is very good on the special defensive side. Which kind of now makes me wonder, should I go for the Scald, or should I go for the Ice Beam still? I think I'm gonna go for the Ice Beam. You could see it coming though. Or should I go for Scald? I'm gonna go for Scald. Yeah, because he's gonna switch out. Virizion. If I can get the burn on this via Scald, that'd be great. Can I get the burn? Nope, I cannot. And he has leftovers, which kind of tells me that he may have substitute with Swords Dance and then a Z move. And I'd be lying to you if I told you that I want that. So I'm going to go into Skarmory. Skarmory walls this, honestly, like, all day. Substitute, okay, that's fine. I have Drill Peck on this though, so thankfully it's not going to be too much of an issue. I'm sturdy too, so he's not going to one-hit KO me with the Z Steel move or the Z Fighting move. It'll also confirm that Kabutops is not Z move, which was one of the things I was particularly scared of. Since it could have had Z Dig for my Lantern specifically. But if he has the Z move on this, then that'd be good for him. Let's see what he tries to do. I'm convinced he has close combat on this though. Or not, because he switched out. Spartacus? This could be kind of scary. And I wanted to go for the rocks, but this thing could have the fog and I didn't want to risk anything. The U-turn here is possible. So I don't know if I want to actually just go into Lantern here. If I send in... I'll just send in Mantine. I'll get leftovers if he actually ends up switching out to the Virizion again. There we go. Getting HP back, which is good. Okay. What did he have? Scald or was it Surf? I don't remember. This is still pretty, like, a pretty tight situation, because this Lantern doesn't have any passive recovery in leftovers. It used it up on the Shuckle Berry, so I have to be really wary of how I want to approach this. You know what? I think I'm gonna go for Scald still, because the rain is up now. It gives me more chances to get the burn, honestly, which would be nice. Oh, and with Yuxi coming in, I'd get free damage here. A lot of damage. Critical hit. Damn! Critical hit rain boosted did that much. Now the question is this a Calm Mind set? I'm gonna go into Lantern and see if I can try to get the Toxic, because I kind of wanted to do that by leading with Lantern. I didn't expect him to lead with Zygarde though. Oh, he's a screen set. That's actually annoying. That's actually really annoying. Okay, I'm gonna go for Toxic though nonetheless. He's gonna go for the light screens, which is fine. Well, actually it's not fine. This is actually really, really bad, because KOing that Zygarde is gonna be a much bigger issue. And he's gonna freaking miss the Toxic, which is bad. He's gonna get the rocks up now, which is annoying. Good to know that this is all he has. That means he doesn't have Thunderbolt. So that means if I send out Skarmory right here, that'd be good for me. Something tells me this thing has probably the what's it called, the Destiny, that move, the what's it called, the Memento, to lower the stats of one of my mons and then send something out. I think for that particular matter, I would want to send out the yeah, because I can't go for Volt Switch here, because if he goes for Memento, I'll be at -1, and then he'll just send in Zygarde for free. Skarmory can Whirlwind Zygarde out and send back in something else. So we're gonna just send out Skarmory. And if he sends in something that Skarmory can deal with, well, he's gonna switch it out instead. Okay, that's fine. Low-key bad for me though. Had I went for Scald here, I could have gotten more damage on this thing too. Here's another problem. The what's it called is actually going to be a much bigger deal now. I'm a Whirlwind. The Zygarde is not freaking the Zygarde is not banded, which is good to know. But it could be a setup set of sorts, which I really don't want. If I phase him out, hopefully I bring him back into Yuxi, so I can get the rocks up. Okay, he's Dragon Dance. Okay, yeah, good to know. Kind of makes me wish I kind of went for the rocks here, but I didn't want him to go for 1,000 arrows, because then I would not have a switch in. Okay, I need to get my rocks up. Actually, this is fine too. This is fine too. This gives me a chance to set up my rocks. I need rocks up on my side so that I can be able to deal with the Zygarde. Although I am full in HP with the Mantine, no? I think I am. He's gonna go back into Zygarde, isn't he? Spartacus. Okay. Getting the rocks up. If he has the fog, he's gonna be forced to actually run that, honestly. Okay. This sets my stuff back to neutral. Okay. Although he could still U-turn, which is not what I want. I'm gonna try to send in Mantine, because I think Mantine could take an ice move from Zygarde, or can take 1,000 arrows from Zygarde after rocks. I just need to roost afterwards. Hurricane is fine. I am gonna roost though, because unfortunately these rocks are up and I kinda don't want him to, you know, give me issues, so I'm just gonna go for the roost. Force him to switch out numerous times. I stall out these reflect turns too, honestly, which is good for me. I need to take advantage of the fact that he did not bring Mega Manectric or Alola Marowak, because if he makes the playoffs and then ends up bringing them, that might be it for me. So right here, I want to kind of take advantage of the fact that I could beat him. Like, I want to take advantage of beating him, basically. Because I feel like this matchup is a lot more better to deal with than the other one. I just need to watch out for Zygarde and make sure he doesn't set up. Also make sure these screens are gone before Yuxi comes back to try to set them up again. This is scary, actually. This is actually scary. And in fact, I'm actually going to commit a... The light screen is out. So I might actually commit the blunder of leaving this thing in. Because, again, I don't know if he even has the Z move or not. How many turns of rain is there, too? 2 turns of rain. This thing would only be faster in the rain. So I'm gonna go for Scald. Ouch, this is gonna hurt. Oh, I KO'd me in 1 hit with a crit. Yeah, okay. Maybe I shouldn't have stayed in, obviously. But I really feel like I didn't have a choice. I guess going to this. And because low-key, I kind of feel like this this Virizian's gonna come back in. I'm just gonna go for Sludge Bomb. I'm gonna go for Sludge Bomb. Spore is the one possible move. Giga Drain is the other possible move. I don't think he'll want to stay in here. If he does stay in, that'll just be annoying. Oh, he's gonna... That might even KO my... What's it called? Okay, this thing is destroying me right now. This thing is destroying me right now. I had a feeling this would be the Z move. I had a feeling. I had a feeling. I had a feeling. I lived it, but... Damn. Can I get the poison at least? No, I don't even get the poison. That's... Now, this is bad. This is really, really bad. I'm gonna go into Skarmory now. Man. How many turns of rain do you have? I need to get rid of that freaking 2 turns of rain. It's because this thing was Damp Rock, but let's see. Do I Roost? I'll Roost. I'll Roost, because if he goes for Swords Dance here, the rain will be gone by the next turn. I'm gonna Roost. He's trying to go for the crit. Yeah. Okay, thankfully he didn't get it. This damn Kabutops, though. Had the gall to stay in on me. This guy is putting me in a tough spot, honestly. Actually, I'll Whirlwind here. I'll Whirlwind. Swords Dance, I knew it. Good thing I went for Whirlwind. This is really, really tough, though. I'm not gonna lie. Hopefully I phase him into the Pellet Burst so that he doesn't be able to set up his rain. Nah, I brought him into the Zygarde, bro. Come on. Nah, bro. Don't bring back this Zygarde. This is annoying because now I actually don't have much for this thing. I'm gonna just Whirlwind again. I can't switch in on 1,000 arrows. That's my biggest problem right now. I can't switch out. Okay, this is actually good. This is actually good. Now, I want to believe that he'll switch out the the... I'll try to switch in this. These rocks are ripping me apart though. Okay, that's fine. That's honestly fine. Just gonna go for the Mega Evolution. Nothing on his team appreciates Side Shock. I'll let this go down. Justified? That's useless ability. Good thing I'm able to take out this Virizion. This Virizion was one of the reasons why I couldn't get anything going with my Mantine, but Mantine's gone now anyway, so this might not matter in the long run. He might bring in Pelipper again just to stall out and whatnot, but I also kind of want to find out if that Pelipper has Tailwind. I know exactly what we're going for here. We're going to Shadow Ball this thing. Shadow Ball, s'il vous plaît. Get rid of this Yuxi, please. Nothing resists Shadow Ball anyway, so I think I don't have a problem with this. Bye, Yuxi. If we get rid of Zygarde, we might have a really, really good chance at winning. Because Kabutops, now that he used up his Z move and my Amoonguss is almost recovered, I think we can actually just take it out with a Giga Drain. But yeah, I do have Shadow Ball, bro. I just need to get rid of that Zygarde. I think I could take 1,000 arrows, but if he has Extreme Speed, then probably my efforts are in vain. Getting that Zygarde weakened, though, is kind of a priority, though. Spartacus. He is going to try to get the rock, Now here, unfortunately for me... here... If he has U-turn on this, he will try to go for it now. And then send out Kabutops to finish me off. Do I want that? I think I'll do it because I'll go for Psyshock because going for Calm Mind's useless here because if he U-turns he'll go into Kabutops and then he'll outspeed me for sure. So I'll have to go for Psyshock just to put him in range for the rocks to take him out next time he comes back in. So if he wants to go for Defog, he has to go for it now. Yeah, he's definitely gonna live this because it's defensive. Okay, he is gonna go for the Defog. So he gets rid of my rocks, which I guess it's only good in the sense that now I don't have to worry about taking rocks every time I switch in. This is really good for me, actually. Not to mention he's stalling out a few turns of rain, too. If I had a Protect on this thing, would have been nice, but alas. He honestly can't switch out into anything, honestly. He did get rid of the rocks though, so if he does want to reset the rain, he can. I need to set the rocks back up before he sends out that Pelipper again. Unless I can take out the Pelipper right here. He is going to let me take it out, so if I can get the rocks back up... Not that it really matters, because what he has left now is just Zygarde and Kabutops, which both resist rocks anyway. What I want to get in, Maximus. Fortunately for me, I don't have the freaking... This is interesting. Do I need this lantern anymore? Possibly only for the Regice, because the Regice, I need a Toxicate, and I need to put it on a timer because Regice can actually take out the entirety of this team that I have. It can take out Garchomp with Ice Beam, Amoonguss with Ice Beam, Skarmory with Thunderbolt. I need Lantern still. Garchomp, it can take a hit from Zygarde before +1, but at full HP. Otherwise it doesn't. Oh well, we're gonna do it anyway. We're gonna punish this thing. This is gonna hurt. This is gonna hurt real bad. Yeah, rough skin. Let's see. This Garchomp can still do stuff. That's the thing, though. This is the real catch. Is that it can still do stuff. If I switch this in, I'm gonna try to switch in Among Us. Hopefully he doesn't go for Stone Edge though. If he switches into Stone Edge, we're gonna have issues. Just gonna go for Waterfall. Hopefully it doesn't do too much. It kinda does a lot. What the hell was I thinking? Either way, we're gonna go for... Dare I sack Garchomp? It can get a lot of damage on the Regice. Whereas Skarmory cannot, honestly. If I let this thing set up enough, it's gonna be able to get away with sweeping me. Ugh, this is scary. This is scary, because if he sets up a Swords Dance here, I think that's the whole game, because there's still too many turns of Rain left. Yeah, he still has 4 turns of Rain left. Do I want to go for... He'll Stone Edge here too, honestly. This is a weird position. I don't think this Among Us can really do much at this point. I really don't feel it can. I'll just try to go for Giga Drain. I'll let this thing go down. Can I live this? I can. And I just got the Giga Drain off. Okay, good. Got rid of the Kabutops. Kabutops was a freaking threat, though, I tells you. Ugh, boy. Here comes Regice. And the rocks are still not in the... Okay. This gives me a chance to go for the Toxic on this thing. And if he switches into Zygarde, we can get a Toxic on that too. He's gonna Rock Polish. Ew. That's actually scary because that means now Garchomp cannot outspeed. So we're gonna try to see if we can go for Toxic here. I'm telling you, this thing could have been put in a position to sweep. Get the Toxic off. Let's see if there's a turn of Rain left. There is, okay. With this last turn of Rain, we're gonna go for the Scald. Get as much damage as we can on this thing. Getting a... Damn, it takes that way too well. We're gonna Volt Switch here. The Zygarde was Yachi Berry, so it's not gonna be one of those like a Yapapa Berry sets or anything like that. So as soon as I can cripple that thing, I think any of my mons that I have left right now can take it out if it doesn't get a Dragon Dance off. So we're gonna send out Skarmory here. Get some good HP on this. But here's the catch. Do I want this thing to go down for real? Because what if this thing goes down to poison now? I have Ice Beam, no? Yeah, I do. Thunderbolt. Get some HP back. This goes down to poison. No, not yet. Okay, so maybe... Okay, so this was the right play then. Now here what we can do is go for Volt Switch. Okay. Now here, take out this Regice. Last one is Zygarde. Gonna send out... Should I send out Garchomp or should I send out Zam? I'll send out Garchomp. Garchomp doesn't really get to do much nowadays. He can't be Scarf on this. He can be Scarf on this because he revealed Yachi Berry early. So I just have to go for the Outrage. Oh boy. Tell me he's not gonna do anything crazy, because he's taking a little bit of a while. Come on, bro. Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it, bro. We're gonna have real issues if this guy does what I think he's gonna do. Bro, is he actually gonna do it? Kindly don't DC, bro. I don't want to believe he's gonna do it. Okay. Scaring the living daylights out of me, honestly. No DC. Okay, good. Whew. Jeez, I don't know why, but whenever I'm winning 5-0 or 4-0, I always fear that my opponents are just going to do something crazy like DCing. I really feel it. Like, I always feel it in the veins of my... In the blood of my veins. Jeez, I said it wrong. But yeah. Okay. Let's get out of here. And call it a day. So yeah. That is going to be week 7 of the CBDL. We win, thankfully. We're still doing pretty well. We might even make playoffs this time around. Now, the goal for the remainder of this season is probably to win enough to be within the top 2. Because this league, unlike the ICPL and the SNDL, this league actually will have 3 rounds of playoffs, but only for those that are in, you know, below the top 6 or below the top 2, basically. Like the ones who are... like the 4 to 6 seeds, they will be most likely playing each other in the quarterfinals, but the top 2 gets to wait in the semifinals. So that's kind of what I'm hoping for. I'm gonna make it a goal to, you know, do well enough to be within top 2, so that way I can get a nice break throughout the quarterfinals, and just try to just win the last 2 matches from there if I can. But first we have to make sure that I actually make the playoffs, because right now I think it's still up for debate for anybody. But I'm feeling really good about my chances right now, so yeah. But anyways, with all that said, thank you all for watching week 7 of the CBDL. I'll catch you guys for week 8 whenever we get to it. For now, just take it easy. Have yourselves a damn good one.